Today we're going to talk about the 8 ways to get past gatekeepers. If you're in sales and you do business to business, this video is exactly for you. My name is Michael Barai. I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. We did it with zero money invested. Now we have a consulting company that's growing that helps salespeople specifically to get better at sales. We have a solar company that's growing. We also have a real estate investment that's growing as well. So let's talk about the 8 ways to get past gatekeepers. So when you're coming in the game of sales, you have to understand that you want to make sure you're talking to the right decision maker, right? You hear this word DM all the time, decision maker, decision maker, decision maker. Because if you waste your time presenting and talking about all the features and benefits and all this amazing stuff with the person that's not even qualified, you're going to be wasting your time and having to have someone say, well, I need to speak to my spouse, I need to speak to my business partner, yada, 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 right? And that may be a legitimate excuse, a legitimate objection, but you did not do the right thing, qualifying them to make sure that they were the person that can actually make a decision, right? You have to remember that when a customer wants to buy something, they have to want your product, they have to need your product, they have to have the money for your product, and they have to be the person that actually can make a decision to buy that product, right? So here's the 8 ways to get through gatekeepers. Number 1, try avoiding them as much as possible. There's no need to deal with gatekeepers if there's a way to avoid them. And the best way to avoid them is going early in the mornings or late at nights in businesses, right? So for example, when I started knocking, businesses and I was selling them T-Mobile services, this is like almost 10 years ago, right? Actually 8 years ago, right? I was literally going early in the morning, 7, 8, 9 in the morning before everyone showed up to work. Because a lot of times the business owner is still there at 7, 8, 9 in the morning, or he's also there after 5, 6, 7 p.m. at night. So you got to go to areas, you're going to go to business areas or, businesses. You want to go to the people in the early mornings and late at night, because most decision makers are probably still working. They're hustling. They're grinding a little bit. But the gatekeepers, they only show up from 9 to 5. So that's a good trick that I use all the time. Number 2, ask them for help. If you're dealing with the gatekeeper and you bump into them, ask them for help, right? People want to be needed. Become their friend, right? Don't make them feel like you're just trying to get over them. Make them your friend, because a lot of times they're the ones that whisper into the decision maker on what to do, what not to do. A lot of times they do that, right? Number 3, be genuine and be in a good mood. If you're in a good mood, good attitude, and you're genuine, they're going to feel that off of you. Because a lot of times people treat the gatekeepers like shit. They treat them like bullshit. They never get recognized as a good human being or someone that's doing amazing things for the business. They just look at them as a secretary or an admin. And people don't want to be treated low, right? They want to be valued. So if you can figure out a way to be genuine with them and just make them feel good and have a good attitude, that's going to help you out tremendously. Number 4, build their ego, right? Build their ego. Recognize them. Make them feel amazing. Like, talk good about them. If they're, wearing some earrings that you might say they're nice earrings, right? Don't flirt with them if they're opposite sex, but make them feel good. Talk about something that they actually, maybe they just did their hair. I love your hair. Did you just do it yesterday, right? Make them feel amazing, and so they can actually feel good. Because I guarantee you, 90+% of people don't even mention anything to them. And they spend 6 hours in the morning preparing themselves to look good with their haircut, and you said something, boom, makes them feel amazing, right? Number 5, remember, it's a long-term relationship thing. That DM, okay, is going to be there tomorrow, next week, next month. That gatekeeper is probably going to be there today, tomorrow, next week, next month. Why not build a long-term relationship with them? Why would you want to just do a drive-by shooting and just boom and just get the sale? You have to sometimes think a little bit long-term. Don't think about today's sale. Think about the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, because you're going to get them. But you have to be strategic enough to make sure you build long-term relationships so they feel good and confident about you to share their time with the person they're protecting the time. Because remember, the gatekeeper's job is not to stop people from coming to see the decision maker. It's to prevent them from wasting time. So if you can find a way to make them feel like they're actually not going to waste time by building that long-term relationship, they're going to most likely, because you built that relationship with them, they're more likely to listen to you and say, you know what, I like you, go sit down with the CEO, go sit down with the person that's in charge, right? Number 6, gifts. Gifts work tremendously. Lunch cards, gift cards, taking them out to lunch, maybe buying some flowers, doing something that's different, okay, because it makes them feel valued. You may send flowers, even if you're not looking for the sale today. Send them flowers today. Why? It makes it feel special. A little card. Thank you so much. You're the best. Ba 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 ba. Michael Barai. Boom. Now they know that Michael Barai, and they put that card right in front of their desk. And now they think about you. When you show up next time, they're more likely to do business with you, because guess what? They're more likely to say, you know what? I like him. Go ahead. Go speak to the CEO. He only has 5 minutes. Go ahead. Sneak in. Now they're going to be on your team versus being against her. You want to make the gatekeeper be your best friend, right? That's the game plan. Number 7, recruit them. Getting them on your team and make them into an ally, right? We just spoke about that. You want to make them into an ally. You have to make them your best friend. When you do so, it's you and the gatekeeper now trying to help, you get in front of the decision maker. And that's how you get in front of the decision makers to make decisions. Because a lot of times, the reason why a lot of people don't get sales in business to business is because they don't know how to get through the gatekeepers. And remember, that decision maker is sitting there protected for weeks, for months. Nobody ever showed them the product because guess what? The gatekeeper is doing a good job. So if you can get past that gatekeeper, now you have an amazing relationship with the gatekeeper, and now the decision maker is more likely to listen to you because guess what? You're the first person. And they don't have any competition that's going to steal your business away. Number 8, consistency always wins. When it comes to gatekeepers, you got to be consistent. Never give up. Never stop. Never stop. Always keep pushing. Always keep trying different angles. Try cards, try letters, emails, phone calls, showing up, whatever it may be. Do whatever it takes to let the gatekeeper know that, hey, when I get this product in front of your decision maker, in front of your CEO, your HR manager, whatever it may be, it's going to change their life. And by doing so, it's going to make you look like an amazing person. A lot of times gatekeepers got burned because they let somebody in, the sales guy in, and the decision maker is like, why did you let them in? They just ruined 3 hours of my life. Right? So, but if you get a chance to be in front of the decision maker and they buy the product and like, wow, we really needed it, now the decision maker is going to give the gatekeeper a pat on the back, say, thank you so much for letting Michael come into the door because of him, we're able to do X, Y, and Z. So remember, this is a strategy. It's a game. It's not just a one-time, one-shot. You got to make sure you focus and be consistent and never, ever, ever stop. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet shared this video with someone, do me a favor, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.